Silver board emergency. Ain't worried, they ain't notice me. Gotta get paid. Roll on till I'm 6 feet. I'm pocket full on repeat. Alright, Common silver board emergency. Ain't worried, they ain't notice me. Gotta get paid. Roll on till I'm 6 feet. I'm pocket full on repeat. Strong, pocket full on repeat. Gotta count up and up and down. Picture go about 100 miles. That road can't miss now. Standing tall, ready, always on go. Taking me to pin town. P.O. said slow down, so I come away and I skip town. 16 was on underage, there's 12 jurors in a mistrial. They seen I was underpaid, said you wide, no 10 tile. I mean like a man, even if your eyes don't dare to me. Touchdown like I had a 6 with a shimmy, nigga, that's a punk move. Don't be worried about what straw do. Do you and I'ma do I. 30 boy got a paint job with a clear coat and some fall back. The girlfriend need to take a beat. I was fresh meat, no big fat. Get me with and Beyonce, put a ring on it in a lunch line. Head coach and I'm on the court. Referee and I'm shoot 3. Put sweat in it to the green. So my water, I can barely breathe. Kelly Slater with the board flip. Push it up when the chords hit. Violins and a bell tip. Open up, let me splash in right away. All the silver board emergency. Ain't worried, they ain't notice me. Gotta get paid. Goes on till I'm 6 feet. I'm pocket full on repeat. All the silver board emergency. Ain't worried, they ain't notice me. Gotta get paid. Goes on till I'm 6 feet. I'm pocket full on repeat. Second round in the fight, something ain't right. I gotta do my work. True walking through the air, no night flight. There was some people shot. Got one life to live, and I put 15 on all the hit the ground. Running rabbit past the Usain Bolt. Don't like 2 finger signs so far, I can't be taught. 9 inch crunch time, and I send it home like a walk off. AMG on steroid, there's a flex muscle with a nightmare. Coming through it was no one, just know I don't fight fair. Took flight, no flight fair. Hot rounds out of hot barrel. Put the mic in the head, lock into the tap, 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 tap there. Short LCPR. What the hell I need me for? Took them to the water, let them up. Time for you a lifeguard. I'm my own damn lifeguard. Then dance with Wish Shaw. Life show me it once hard. Get skatebooks and I count car. Play my hand for the W. Time told me about who is who. Baby on this, who is who? I'm on the surfboard. No coming through. Stroud.
What's up? What's up? What's up? Oh, this is your boy, Mr. Know-It-All, and I'm here representing Hood Talk with the lovely Miss Bella, ready to get the show started. Go on, tell them what we're doing here tonight.
Well, hello, everybody. Happy Tuesday to you. We're in the month of March. We're on month number 3. But hey, before we get started, don't forget to subscribe to Marcus Honeysucker on YouTube and Mr. Know-It-All on Facebook. If you would like to send us some love, there's the information that's scrolling across the bottom of the screen. One other great thing, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. It doesn't cost a thing. Not a thingy.
What's up? Hello, what's up? Rita up in his house. Oh, we gonna talk about some truth stuff.
Some people, stuff people don't face.
Ooh, that's one of them. That's one of them topics there. We're gonna be talking about a little truth syrup or something.
A little truth.
So we
want to talk about. Go ahead. The subject tonight is, why does the truth even matter? Can men and women handle the truth?
Well, I tell you one thing: if they can handle it or not, we sure gonna dive in it tonight. We're gonna see who can handle the truth and who can't. Because sometimes, people can say they can handle the truth, but really, can you? Really, can you really?
Right.
All that old type of stuff.
Sometimes the truth make you move different.
Is that what that is?
You think you can handle the truth? If people were around here being just honest in life, it would be something serious. But you
A
can
lot
just
of
tell somebody how you really feel without a smile,
I think if people tried, I ain't gonna even say that if people could do it, but if people just tried to tell the truth, um, every day, it would be funny. And I think sometimes when you hear them two old people arguing and stuff, cussing each other out, I think them the only people telling the truth around here.
Mm-mm.
Be like, yeah, I should have left you a long goddamn time ago. And she be like, yeah, your old ass, I ain't got to push your ass around in your wheelchair. So I think a lot of people want to hear the truth and a lot of people don't. And we're going to get into the truth. The truth tonight. What's the truth? What ain't the truth? What, what is, what ain't, all this old type of stuff tonight. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
So we might as well step into the mess.
Let's go into the truth of it.
Call it. All right, come on with it.
So if you don't tell the truth, it will always come out in the end. Do you agree with that?
I don't know. Um, I think how you say karma is weird, real. So it might come out in a different way. I don't know if all truth will come out because I think about stuff like stuff my partners done did, stuff that people done did back in the day. I done seen do, and shit. As long as you keep your damn mouth closed, hell, shit.
All you gotta do is start talking to them. The truth gonna come out. Well, like in some situation where it's business or relationships or friendship, a lot of times you get into these situations with people and you meet the representative and they're not telling the truth. They're being who they think you want them to be, right?
Right.
So in those instances, I think the truth will eventually come out. Then you have to be mature enough to handle the truth of what you receive. But a lot of people go in here and they expect the same in return. And I give you this business, I wanted the same. But people looking out for themselves a lot of times in a lot of situations. So when they look out for themselves, they're not thinking about what they're doing will probably affect the friendship or relationship or whatever businessship that they have with the person. So I think in those instances, things will, come out in the end. So in some cases, but some of them, like you saying, like some stuff some people did secrets, that's different.
It's just
You
like
gotta go around here and then you
just
go
like a
and
lot of
expose yourself.
it's just like a lot of police, a lot of politics. I mean, look at the Democrats right now running around like they've been hiding money all over the place. They finding money on the rocks everywhere. Hold on. Non-profit my ass. How you make $5 billion? Okay. and then look and pay the same organization over and over and over. They finding so much stuff. So I mean, like you said, a lot of stuff will come out. You know what I'm saying? But it's according on when it come out. Yeah, it's a lot of people got away. There's a lot of people gone, retired. I remember when long time ago, I remember when Frank Milton got in office. And I remember how everybody was retiring and they were getting out of there, like, oh, I'm gone, because they felt like he was gonna go through that thing, start searching through stuff. He was a newsman already. He was gonna go through that thing and find out who been doing wrong. So a lot of people do that, close their little accounts or whatever, shoot their little money here, shoot their little money there. Some stuff don't come out, but you know, a congressperson or something that make 200,000 a year, and they only been in office 8 years, and they got $18 million. Like, boy, you been investing good. You know what I'm saying? So you never know what's going on around here, but we're gonna figure it out. We're gonna peel some layers off tonight. We're gonna find out what everybody doing. Everybody doing. We're gonna find out tonight.
I don't know how they came political.
Well, yeah, I don't think it really. Trump doing the little presidential address tonight. So I mean, I was, how you be looking at a little bit of everything, multitasking. So I just think, how you been lied to for so long. You know what I'm saying? Like America been lied to for so long, and they can't even believe. It's like when you've been lied to so long, you can't even believe the truth. It's like a joker sitting out there, right out there, telling you the truth, and you're like, no. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And I was just looking at that thing, like I was thinking about the DOG, the DOGE Dodge that came out, and I was just looking at everything they find, and they put it on a public list. Everything they find, and then they just putting it down. Everything they find and that people doing wrong, they just putting it down there, and people still can't believe it. You know what I'm saying? It's like you looking at them, and they actually saying, "Oh, we done found $65 billion." They be like, "Oh, why they're doing this?" And they just don't even want to believe it. I mean, like it's like you can see an alligator walk straight through your yard. You'd be like, you know what? Was that a cat? I mean, some people just don't believe you can actually see something and you can't even believe that it's real. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And that's why I think, with a lot of stuff then became like people just knocking out common sense, like common sense ain't common no more. It's like you watching people just become like androids, just spearing out stuff, and they ain't doing no research. I ain't looking at stuff. I mean, so I just think, not being, too political, but we watching a lot of dangerous stuff happen right in front of me, and it's a trip how you can see something and somebody else can see something. Something can come off like obvious, and somebody sees something totally different in it, and you're like, how you see that? You know what I'm saying? You feel what I'm saying? Like we watching it. It's like two people watching the same movie, and we watching Spider-Man, and somebody asked me, "Damn, man, is that Flash Gordon?" You like, what? Like, what is you doing? So I think a lot of stuff we done started doing, it just don't even make sense. We don't even care about a lot of things. Like we see stuff and we just make it be what we want it to be to sometimes help our what's name. Like I put it with, another thing I noticed how, some ladies don't realize a level of hate or anger they have towards men. Even men being men naturally. I remember back in the day, we like, let men just be men. Men gonna just do this and do that, and it's like women don't want to be women, but then they trying to tell a man how to be a man. You know what I'm saying? Like it's like what kind of It don't even make sense. If you can name out four things now, like just say this a woman's job to do.
Mhm.
Just name out four things that it's a woman's job to do. And a lot of women would struggle just to do that because it's this middle ground. Like they want men to do some of the same stuff. Like they don't want it to be I do this, he do that. I do this, he do that. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Just try to name out four, five things right quick that you think just a woman should do.
Okay. First, nurture children, raise children, if. Taking care of the home, cook, clean, things like that. People don't do that no more. No, don't nobody cook hardly anymore. Um, being just a lady, adequate. You know, when you nurture, it goes a long way. We're supposed to be the helpmate, not just for the men. I think we are for the children too. You know how they say it take a village? I think the women have a greater word too with the village, sometimes, with guiding them in the right and wrong directions, things like that. That's just two or three.
Okay, one more.
Mm. Well, I really don't know because women today's society, we all work.
No,
We
no,
work,
I'm just saying one thing that you think just women should be doing.
be nice.
So
Women, women today, we don't know how to be nice sometimes. I see it all the time. I'm telling you, I never forget that time that lady hurt my son. She was elderly lady carrying a battery into the auto parts store. He was trying to assist her because she was older and he felt like he was strong enough to help her. And when he tried to get the door, he said, I'll get this for you. She said, I don't need your help. He was like,
what's up,
wow.
Cynthia? Up in his house? How you doing? How you doing?
Hey, Cynthia.
Um, yeah, but yeah, and I'm gonna tell you another thing that I see women doing it. I feel like they shouldn't doing it, and it could be a lot. What's name? I think that the cussing like a sailor. I mean, women don't have a level of etiquette no more. I hear women cussing harder than men. I'm talking about from business women on down. You could go in a business if they talking about themselves or whatever, or just getting something. Nah, fuck that. You playing me weekend? Ain't no weekend. I mean, you listen to them on the phone. You be like, wow, is this a gangster? You be, what I'm saying? You be thinking, um, think she head of the Mexican mafia or something to have women talk now. And
Not to me, Camilla.
I just think it's different now. It's not the same. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
We got to get to the point that ladies can get back to kind of like ain't nothing wrong with being ladylike. And I just think we done got to the point that um ladies are rebelling from being ladies. Everybody can be born a woman, but it takes a little work to be a lady. And I think some women want to do it, and I think it's engraved in them so much sometimes that it's hard for them to just come up and just say, "Yeah, I want to," you know, I want to be nice and stuff like that. So I just think if we get back to the point where women just want to be nicer and don't cuss like a sailor, I think that would calm a whole lot of stuff down right there. I mean, like, it would even make the children, the little children better because I don't think the little children are getting a nicer image of their mother. They're getting this rough image at a young age, and 2, 3 years old. All they hear is cussing and fussing.
Yep.
Okay, did we read that thing at the bottom? Come on with it.
It will cause trust issues. Not telling the truth, not being honest and open. What you think?
I don't think nobody trusts nobody like they used to.
Anyway.
People say trust issues, but how can you have trust issues when you don't trust nobody? No way. It's people that, it's people out there, I don't trust my mama. I don't trust my own daddy. I don't trust my daughter. I don't trust this. I don't trust that. If you don't trust nobody, then what the hell? You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, what is this trust issue by somebody not trusting? I don't think we believe anything no more. You know what I'm saying? Like, every now and then you come across a genuine person that seemed like they wasn't like, but can you trust them? I think with everybody, trust is that certain thing that's earned, you know what I'm saying, over time.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think it's a trust thing that just happens overnight. I think people connect, and then over time, trust builds. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And it come, you trust people more and more. What's up, Kimberly? Up in his house, up in this thing. Next one, come on with it.
You can gain respect from being truthful.
Yeah, I will agree with that, because one thing about it, if you're a person of your word, if people feel like your word, your word carry weight, they feel like every time you kind of say something, you kind of do what you say, or, most of the times you do what you say. I think people trust you more. And what's the name? I was talking to my partner the other day, and we was both talking about our phone. And we said, oh man, we're gonna answer the phone no matter what. Man, if somebody gonna cuss us out or not, you know what I'm saying? Or whatever. But I think that's a level of trust too, sometimes the phone happen and people don't answer the phone. They screening certain calls and all that. But the only thing about that, we sit back sometimes and we watch people play with their phone, and we could be around a person all day and watch them never get 2 feet from their phone, always playing a game or always on their phone or this and that. And then you could call that same person 10 times that day and they don't answer the phone call one time. You see them just saying, how this person moves. That person got their phone right there or something. So that type of stuff like that builds less trust. You know what I'm saying?
Yep. Isn't it the truth?
Yeah. So I think when you see how people move sometimes, that can build less trust too. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I just think, I think you right. You gain trust over time, though.
Mm-hmm.
Come on with it.
The truth will set you free. Uh-oh.
Well, I think coming with that one is like, say if you want to be free of anything, if you tell a person the truth, they subject to let you go.
Oh wow.
And I'm just saying,
That's all it takes.
and let you be free. Every now and then you might feel like every now and then you might feel like somebody is how can I say it? I put it away. You know, I was listening to that Marine movie one time, and they were like, "Oh, you can't handle the truth," you know. And I think a lot of people don't realize. A lot of people don't want to hear the truth. Like if you ask somebody, "Oh, how I look in this dress," and man, be like, "Oh, okay, man, I got to laugh, or I got to, what's the name of, you know." I think a lot of people, like when I see somebody let their friend go out and, some woman, dog or whatever, you let your friend put on some orange hair and, just, looking like a little clown or something. I think you don't care about your friend. You know what I'm saying? If one of my friend out with me and he, if dude ain't dressed right or whatever, we gonna call him out. If he got on holes in his shoes, we gonna call him out. I think a lot of women are scared to call their own friend girls out. Be like, girl, you need to go back in the house and change. You know what I'm saying? Put another hat on. That hat ain't working tonight. You know what I'm saying? We going to a nice place, or we going to my uncle's funeral. Put that back up. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes you get, I done seen people wearing see-through fishnets at a funeral, and you be like, well, you left straight from the club and came to the funeral or something. What happened? You know what I'm saying? Like, I think a lot of times we don't even understand that. I got to arguing back and forth on social media the other day, and a lady I was on another post, and they were saying, "Oh, people be worried about too much about what people got on." You know what I'm saying? Like what people wearing. Because I think one of my partners put up a picture with the girl had like a bunny thing on, some raggedy stuff. You know what I'm saying? And I think it's the whole thing about coming out the house a certain way. You know what I'm saying? Like I remember when women used to come out the house,
fully clothed,
kind of respecting themselves in a way. You can be fully clothed and still didn't put no effort on coming out the house. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know how dudes used to say, when you out there, you represent me. And when you look at ladies now and you say, that's JoJo, the JoJo woman, that's what's name woman, how is she representing him? And she representing him how she comes out. As soon as she come out the house and everybody see how she moving and this and that. Like, I think if I was with a lady and she had a bonnet on, or just go out the house all any old kind of way, I would let that go, because like I sometimes you think, okay, it's a little less respect for yourself at the same time. When you move some kind of way. You know what I'm saying? Like, people can say all they want. Oh, don't care about how somebody move out there. But if you come out, if I invite you to my birthday party or something like that, and you come with, holes in your shoes, and stuff like that, stinking or whatever. I mean, people don't understand. You representing yourself. You showing people who you are. I can understand if you got on your work clothes, still got on your work clothes, did something like that. But if you just come out the house not caring what people even think, sometimes you got to look back at yourself and say, am I approaching life the right way? You know what I'm saying? Like, when I walk out the house, am I coming, Am I throwing a finger sign? Because I'm gonna tell you one thing I noticed. When we teach our kids this fuck everybody mentality, this fuck the world, throwing up these finger signs and stuff and fuck the world, a lot of these kids die. And I go to so many funerals where I'm watching, even on the, one of them, the cardboard things that they put, they put the little cardboard cutout.
Oh
Like
yeah, the image of them. Okay, yeah.
And people got these with the finger sign and stuff like that, and just kind of the pictures they put up on the obituary, the fuck you, it's like, are you making your child a thug, or are you trying to raise your child to be a good human being? Are you raising yourself as a thug? You know what I'm saying? Is it a time, do you cut it off? You know what I'm saying? You cut it off and you not this. I'm not this right now. I'm this. Cause I got a funeral, I got this to go to, or this and that. Are we changing it up? Know how to put on different clothes, know how to change up. Or are you trying to be a one what they call it, a one style pony or whatever, so I think that's the biggest problem. Sometimes you kind of think about stuff and you say, what are you trying to represent when you walk out the house? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, even me or whatever, if you're gonna have shorts on, you be like, lotion your leg up. You know what I'm saying? Like, try to do something to have yourself halfway presentable, especially if you're going out to an event or something. You know what I'm saying? And I just think we just got to do better. And I think that weighs on our character at the same time too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah. Come on with it.
By not telling the truth, you are lying to yourself and being fake. Uh-oh.
Well, I don't believe in this thing here because when I grew up, mama lied, daddy lied, everybody around me I seen lie. They were lying, talking about, oh yeah, like, even if somebody smoked cigarettes, oh yeah, I stopped smoking cigarettes. They smoking in the corner, or they going out back, or they doing something, or they now, I'm not drinking no more. I'm going around here drinking. So I think a lot of people will sit here and shoot the shit and say, I don't do this, I don't do that. And eventually, when it come out, that's when people get defensive, get argumentative. They're mad because they got caught, but they mad at the wrong person. They're not mad at themselves. They're more mad at the person that caught them and stuff like that. So I just think, everybody want to come out here and try to, sometimes play this real thing like they, that their word is magically delicious or something. But I think it's so many people lying, it's so many people being, fake sometimes. And it's easy to point fingers at others and don't want to point it back at yourself. You know what I'm saying? And I think that go for everybody. I think that go, even I slip up. I mean, I think everybody slips up. You tell a lie, because this is what I tell people. A lie can be, hey man, I'm gonna come pick you up at 4 and didn't show up or didn't come to 4:30. If you said you were gonna be there at 4, then now that you feel like you lied to them. You know what I'm saying? So a lie is simple. It's simple. It's just not keeping your word. if you tell somebody you're gonna do something, and then a lot of people try to jump around and try to play with it. Oh well, I yeah, when I said I was gonna stop doing this, I really mean in 2028. Like people try to jump around and play little games with it, this and that, but they don't want to accept the fact that they lie about, what they're doing. And, sometimes we sit up there, we grab church scrolls and this and that, and they say, oh no, lie is bigger than another lie, and no sin is greater than another sin, and all this old kind of stuff. But we have to get back to a moral compass of when we say we're gonna do something, we actually mean it, or we actually believe in what we doing. Even if we don't do it, we try to the best of our ability.
Right.
I mean, think a lot of people is trying, they trying to fool you and not trying to actually do what they say they gonna do. You know what I'm saying? Everybody, oh yeah, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do this, and sometimes it's fools go. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And a lot of people feel like they got one type of person and they got a whole nother type of person. Like I'm gonna say this, like you got you got ladies out here right now that lie to themselves and think they are relationship material, but then they don't even see all the stuff they do on the side or all the lying they do and all the other stuff they do. And what they won't realize, a good man wouldn't have you. A lot of women want good men, and a good man ain't gonna have the type of, he ain't gonna deal with a lot of lying and a lot of this and a lot of you saying one thing, doing another. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
He gonna cancel that out real quick. And I think people sometimes don't realize you in your situation for a reason. Any situation you in it for a reason. You know what I'm saying? And I think a lot of times we feel like we want to point the finger. It's the same thing. Like I told Jogo one time, I had the same phone number for a long time. And I feel like the reason people keep the same number because they kind of keep the same moral thing about themselves, that people know who they are. You know what I'm saying? I think
Mhm.
when every time you're trying to run and hide and change numbers, you ain't who you say you are. You running from something. You running from who you are. You might be a scammer. You might be a dude that don't do good business and all that. And you running, you changing numbers and all that because you don't want nobody to catch up with you for calling you out for who you are.
Oh wow.
That's how why people move. You have to move from here to here to here to there sometimes because they running from something. They can't steal in something.
They be themselves.
Yeah, but I mean, it's still running from something. That's how it's just like sometimes when people always say, "Oh yeah, I want to go and I want to move here. I want to go here. I want to move there." What you running from? If you making, if you making good money, you can make you a good life anywhere. The problem is sometimes it's within and you steady trying to blame everything around. If you go to a new city and you the same person, they're gonna attract the same type of attention. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
Dress half naked here, and you go to another city and you dress half naked, you gonna attract the same type of niggas. You know what I'm saying? And what happens is people will be here, dress a certain kind of way, and then move to another city and change their whole style up and wonder why they getting a different outcome. You can get the same outcome here if you change your style of here. But while you here, you don't want to change your style of. You don't want to work hard to get ahead and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
People don't understand. You can have the same stuff here if you just changed up. But we have so many things we can blame it on. Oh, my friend, oh, I couldn't stop because oh my friend, they got me back out here doing this and that. I just got to get away from them for them to change. No, you just got to change. You ain't got to get away from nobody. You have to change. You ain't got to get away from them. People will get away from you. If you change, you start being a better version of yourself. That will wing people away from you just natural.
Mm-hmm.
And it'll attract a whole different breed of people around you if you just move a little different. People don't understand that. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Next one. Come on with
Mm-hmm. Truthfulness show your level of maturity.
it. I think that's a I think I think that can be right. I think it could be right, but it's going on it's going on what you being truthful about, what you because like I said, everybody lie. So you're gonna lie about something. So soon as you lie, you're gonna call it immature. You know, as soon as you tell somebody you're gonna do something, you don't do it, then you immature or something like that. I mean, sometimes we do stuff because it's it's us. You know, sometimes you just you and you're doing something and like you said, you know, once you be truthful to a person, then what it is that person will know where you stand, and you will know where that person stand. And the reason some people don't want to tell the truth because they don't want to put it out there that I'm playing both sides of the team. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I'm playing both sides of the fences, you know, just like 50 Cent said. You know, he said, you know, even dealing with the whole big Meech, little Meech situation, he said, you know, he was still all right with Lil Meech. But when his pop put up a post about him and he seen his son laughing emoji under it, that's when he switched up and changed up on Lil Meech. You know what I'm saying? See, a lot of people think is what your people do. Sometimes is
I mean, whose son laughed up under it? 50s
Lil
or
Meech. Lil Meech's
Meech's son?
son
Okay.
laughed under his daddy post. How his
Okay.
daddy tried to diss 50 Cent.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And he caught that and you know he just petty like that, you know what I'm saying? And I feel like when it comes to 50 Cent, I believe in a lot of stuff he doing because I feel like I can get petty like that too. You know, you know, realizing if somebody on your team or not. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you have to actually sit back and realize, okay, is this person on my team? You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And if they moving like they on your team, you know what I'm saying, you show a level of respect for that person. You show a level of dedication and all that other stuff to that person. You know what I'm saying? But you know, I think I like that little thing about the you know the loyalty type thing, and then handling business too. You know what I'm saying? Like if you mess with people that's about business, you know what I'm saying? and it's just according on what you're going through in world, going through doubling down on people. When I look at people now that don't have, social media pages or this and that, and they kind of, keeping themselves for the world, I'm like, you ain't hiding nothing, because if you using your face to open your phone, or you using you got a lock on your thing that you using your fingerprint and all that, they still collecting all the data they need from you. They
Yep.
still tracking you wherever you go on your phone. So you can sit up here and run this game like you ain't being tracked or you ain't being like this here, but it's the same thing. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
What's up, Andrea Lofton? I know you ready to hit me with some good questions, boy. Okay. Yeah. Hey, how you doing though? But you feel what I'm saying though?
I got you. I got you.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, it's like I don't like to think a lie would turn you into a child, because I think men back in the day lied all the time, and women lied all the time, but they still was men and they still was women. You know what I'm saying? And I don't think it made them less of a person because they lied every now and then. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
What's up, Linda? Up in his house, up in this thing. Yeah, but what? Yeah, what you got to say about it?
Nothing. I agree.
Go ahead. Next. Yeah,
The truth can create social bonds. Yeah. You be real around a person, you can bond easily. Just being yourself. Just being
and I
everybody
think,
has flaws.
and that's why I don't believe in like the truth like that, because when we get into truth and lies and all that type of stuff, if you if you authentically you, and people start learning you, you know what I'm saying? Like I learned, like what I learned with the friends I got, I learned, okay, they gonna act this kind of way. They gonna do this from time to time. They gonna move like this from time to time, and you just got to work with it and move on, and don't let it affect you. Once you know how they are, you know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? You have to adjust to everybody how they are. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like me, if 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 I notice a woman cuss a lot, I have to be comfortable. If I'm gonna be around the person, I got to be comfortable letting them be them. You know what I'm saying? Or
Mm-hmm.
if a man cussing a lot, let him be him. You know what I'm saying? So I think it's still, but like, will I probably put myself through it in an all day basis on certain things? I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm the type person, if you show a level of respect, you still want a level of respect back too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And when you're around people, if you ain't cussing at them, you don't want them just cussing at you, or just man, like I remember that B word a long time ago. And I remember I didn't like it. So since I didn't like it and I ain't want nobody calling me that, I wouldn't, I didn't call nobody that. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's a level of respect that I don't see out here sometimes, because, you have a younger generation like to just throw out little stuff like that. Be this, be that, this and that. And I just think it's like they say, it's a kind of like a generational curse how we talk to each other sometimes. And it gonna take us a while to work through some of this type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
I say that's true. Just be real up in this thing. Yeah. But I think long as your person and people understand who you are, I think stuff work out. Stuff just work out better like that. If you just be your person, because anytime you're trying to hide who you are, trying to be somebody else, it ain't gonna come across good. Once the other person find out that you're not Clark Kent, you Superman, or you not Superman, you Clark Kent. You playing like you was Superman. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So once somebody, that's the same thing when you see a woman sometimes and she's attracted to a dude and he got this appearance, like he a man and thing. And then as soon as another man run up on him, he be like, you know what I'm saying? And she be like, what? You know what I'm saying? Like she instantly loses respect for him. You know what I'm saying? Because she seen him barking, and then soon as Joker bark, it's just like you see a dog run out the street and it start barking at a dog, and the dog bark one time, and that mother run back in the yard. Yeah, you lose respect for that dog that started the barking. You know what I'm saying? You be like, oh Lord, you know what I'm saying? And that's how I see like a lot of dudes out here. A lot of people are barking with no bite. And just got to keep it real. Just be you. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing wrong with being funny. Ain't nothing wrong with having a laugh. Ain't nothing wrong with just being yourself. And I think sometimes people, if they just be themselves, you will slowly start getting the same type of people, the same type of people you want around you that kind of like you, that be around you. And, I got to the point that, if people don't like me, I have to understand and keep it on, keep on moving. Come on with it.
I always tell the truth even when I lie.
See, that's a famous line from
For you. From you.
No, from Scarface.
TV. A real life.
Yeah, Scarface on TV, the movie.
Right.
Scarface.
So
Yeah, that's a true statement. Okay.
Let me hear it.
All right. The true statement is if you authentic you always tell the truth, even when you lie. Even when you lying, you still being you. Because I got a partner. I can't never tell you when he telling the truth or when he lying. Every time I talk to him, I'll be trying to figure it out. Like, is he telling the truth? Or is he lying? Or is he joking? You know what I'm saying? Like, sometimes people, come off a certain kind of way and you can't read them. But it don't make them a bad person. It just make them that person. They just that person. And it don't matter who you is. You can be the daddy, the mama, everybody. He gonna lie to everybody. You know what I'm saying? So do that make a person a bad person because they lie? It's about at the right time when people actually need you and stuff. I think it's other times when people kind of need you, want you, like say you on your way and you never show up. It's little stuff like that people get what's not. It's not the white
lie that makes a difference, whether it's bad or good. What time the lie is. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, well, that's good. That should be okay for people then. It's okay. Linda said, when you are truthful, people respect you.
Yeah, truthful people still lie. Because the reason I say that, because everybody lie. I mean, we can, people can be as truthful as they can, but they're eventually going to lie to you. You know what I'm saying? Or a joker might say, hey, man, I be over there, I'm gonna come over there to visit you and never come. You know what I'm saying? Or I'm gonna come do this, I'm gonna come. And it's not that they didn't mean well. It's like life be life. And people be going through their own struggles and their own situations. So it's easy for us to look at somebody's situation and think that it might be bad or something. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Come on with it.
The truth help you get clarity and understanding in any situation.
Break it down.
I mean, I guess like if you just be truthful with it, they can understand who you are. Just like you just said, you got a friend, you don't know if he playing, he telling the truth, he lying. You don't know. But that friend is just being that friend. So you get a clarity of his character or what he does, then you understand. In any situation, you says, man, lying, he joking, he playing. Oh, okay, that's what he's doing, you know?
Right. And I just think you got to know who you talking to, because some people tell so many lies that you never know when they telling the truth.
That
So
part.
I mean, like it just them type of people out here. But like I said, it don't make them a bad person. It make them a person that sometimes they don't take life so serious, and sometimes it's the opposite. Sometimes stress make people tell you whatever just to stay out their business. Sometimes, you know what I'm saying. So I mean, you never know sometimes what people going through.
Yep.
Go ahead.
You can make better decisions on accurate information. So if you be accurate about the information you give, the next time you tell it, it won't change.
Right. I agree with that.
It be the same story the next time.
Right.
Man,
And
I
I think
remember 10 years ago, I saw them green plants growing. Man, I remember 10 years ago, I saw 2 trees growing. You just got to be authentic with what you say.
and I think that right there goes a long way. And I think that's when people start, you know, looking at your character or this and that, because a person that's able to tell you something that's accurate, like you said, and they can come back to you 6 months later, hear the same thing, 10 years later, hear the same thing. They're more respectable of what you saying or this and that. You know what I'm
And
saying?
more proofs, like the next thing you got, you show proof of your character. That's one of the topics. Being authentic.
Yeah.
It creates self-respect and authenticity.
Mhm. And I think being authentic you, people will start judging you on how authentic you are. They'll know, okay, he's more, you know, when he says something, I can more like take it to the bank or something like this here with this person than that person or whatever. And then, just like anything, sometimes people lie to other people because they ain't built up that trust or whatever yet, or they don't trust them enough to tell them their business, or certain type of stuff going on. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm just like, let me give you an example. Like I have a large family, but there's one person in my family I'm super close to. We talk about everything. We talk every day, all day sometimes, just throughout the day, we talk. But then they hear something happen. You didn't tell me, blah, blah, blah. I'm thinking like, it wasn't for me to tell you because they came to me with it. So
Yeah.
I'm sure, and they'd be like, I know so and so told you, and she was like, no, y'all got her wrong. You don't know her. She don't go around and tell what you tell. I don't do that.
Yeah.
So you have to be authentic. If somebody tell you something, it doesn't mean for you to go and tell your best friend. Not even for pillow talk. So some things you just keep to yourself.
And that's what I tell people a lot of times. Like a lot of stuff. You remember when I first got on the show, when I first did my first show long time ago, I I was talking to old boy and I was telling him, you know, you know, I ain't gonna pillow talk, I ain't gonna tell people business, I ain't gonna be, throwing people name out there because I don't want nobody. I wouldn't want nobody to do it to me, so I'm not gonna do it to them. You know what I'm saying? So
So you do believe in that do unto others.
right.
Okay.
I think the only reason I've been around so long is because like I am who I am, and half time I like standing on business. What's up, Miss Dixon up in his house? Well, Miss Martin. Let me get the married name right, but I don't want nobody trying to jump on me. What's up, Shonda up in his house? Yeah, but yep. Um, next, come on with it.
So if men knew what women was doing most of the time when they ain't around them,
Woo, it'll be some shit shaking around it.
just saying that's both parties. People do things in the absence of
I know
another.
that I just couldn't type that long.
I know you just didn't want to make it equal on that part. I mean, that's anybody. If some people would show all the little stuff they do outside of being where, yeah, you're right. People be so shocked and hurt.
Oh. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I think, and that goes so far down the rabbit hole because, like, I remember, you know, I used to hang at an apartment complex long time ago down there, past near high school. They done tore all them apartments down through there. And I remember I used to hang over some girls' houses that used to be down there. And they used to say so much stuff that they was doing, about men and how stupid men was, this and that, and blah blah blah. And I used to be in that joke like, wow. You know what I'm saying? Like being in a girl's, like being in a room full of girls that they trust, that you ain't gonna run your mouth or they can just be themselves, and you listen to how women talk and you lose hope. Okay. You start losing hope right in front of you, be like, wow. I'm just saying. Let me do this the right way. Okay. Yeah, but you feel what I'm saying?
It is what it is.
Yeah. So you just lose hope sometimes. You be like, oh man, oh Lord. So sometimes you just lose hope and be like, golly, man. So it is what it is. I mean, you lose hope. Okay.
They got you disturbed. You went way back. Come on back this way.
Come on with it. I had to wait back out that dream. Okay.
Come on back. Your thoughts are more credible when telling the truth. That's just what we were just saying. Because if you tell something now, you can come back 2 years later and say the same exact thing. It's
Yeah,
credible. People believe you. Your story doesn't change. You
yeah.
know.
And I just think I want to be that person at the end of my life, where a lot of stuff that you say, um, you know,
Carries you a long way.
people will be like, yeah, he told me he gonna do that. That's why I don't just try to give my word unless I know I could, you know, kind of do it or something. But
I mean, but when you give your word, does it mean to everybody you give your word to certain people?
no, I mean it's like whoever you dealing with at the time. Like say, like I know a tree dude. If I tell him, oh, I'm gonna do this and do this, you know what I'm saying? Like you want to be good to your word, because that carry on. That dude there, once he deal with you, he gonna tell somebody else, oh yeah, oh he good people. You know, it gonna carry on around here. You know, if you a liar, it gonna that nigga always lying. You know what I'm saying? Like that. You know what I'm saying? It just what you want to be known for, they gonna write it on your grave. That was a lying motherfucker, but you know, it might be somebody get up in the funeral and that joke didn't never tell the truth, boy. Okay, but he was a good person. But you know what I'm saying? So it just you never know. You know, but you want to know what you're gonna be. You know, like I told Joker, like I was talking to my big homie the other day, and I was telling him like you know, one thing, even if a joke go out, want to go out like a man, like you know, ain't gonna go out kissing no goddamn shoes or feet, bowing down to nobody. Go out standing up, you know, being a man. And I think, you know, sometimes you don't have people that have that kind of moral compass of stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like you try to do whatever it take to live a long time, but if you don't live a long time, you still want to go out with a man like a man. And I remember watching that movie Braveheart, and they had a thing when they were finna go to war, and he said, yeah, he said, if you're not here, you could live a long time, and you know, in your rocking chair, this and that. But would you give all that up to fight for freedom and you know all that old thing, got them all crunk up, and they you know all that. So I think at the end of the day, it's according on your morals and what type of person you are, and you know what you want to be remembered of. You know what kind of man you want to be remembered of. You know, yeah, and what kind of person you want to be remembered of.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Come on with it.
So you wouldn't have so many broken relationships between men and women if you told the truth. No, you wouldn't even have no relationship probably.
Nah, I think
You probably wouldn't have no if you would just be
nah, I think
with
now,
one
now
person. I don't know.
I think if it started off, if you start off with not with the what you call it, the what's that man that come at first? The
Representative.
representative. If you don't start out with the representative, if you start out with the authentic self telling the truth, I think stuff would last a little longer this and that. But I think in a lot of relationships, everybody start out with the representative, and by the time they find out who the real person is, they don't like them no more or whatever, you know. But by that time, woman that had a baby bam and two babies
Oh
bam.
Lord, not the baby. See, you so special.
I'm just saying. Come on.
So you will be known as a real person. Okay. By what? Keeping it true?
Yeah, I guess. I guess. All right, come on with it. Let's go.
If men knew that your woman is waiting on her taxes just to leave him,
I'm just saying, like, if men knew the truth, if men knew right around, see, I tell people all the time, if you made it past Christmas and you make it through Valentine's Day, you still might not make it through spring break. Because spring break, that's when they're going to get them tax refunds and everything. And then hot girl summer, she in the gym, on the Stairmaster. Man, fuck this nigga, fuck this nigga, fuck this nigga. You know what I'm saying? Trying to get. So you never know. Sometimes that's just I think right now you could test out a lot of relationships if you did this. If the government just gave everybody $20,000, just $20,000, I wonder how much would that woman or man still love that person with them if they had $20,000 where they could get on their feet, buy their own car, do whatever they got to do to get their, self up and going good, and don't need that help from the other person. Because a lot of people in relationships for help. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So when you in it for the wrong reason, you'll get out of it for, even less. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Because there's no sense of duty. There's no sense of, we just gonna make it through this anyway. It don't matter. See, when you just in it for love, you ain't gonna be that long. If your relationship built on love, I'm letting everybody know right now. If your relationship built on love, you ain't gonna last long. Because marriage and relationships, period, wasn't built on love and this and that. It was built on duty. It was built on this last 30, 40 years or whatever, where, relationships are trying to be built on, oh, we love each other and all that. And that's probably about, that makes a lot of relationships not last when it's built on love. It got to be built on something deeper to last. Yeah. Come on.
Okay. So you don't have to move slick. Your conscience will breathe easier when you tell the truth. So sometimes when you're not telling the truth, you're trying to create a new web to cover the lie you told. So when you tell the truth, you can maneuver easier.
Yeah, not moving nowhere at all. Delete. I'm just saying that. But you feel what I'm saying? That I mean, like I said, I think stuff like that, you just about have to, like I was saying, you just have to start off like that. You got to start off telling the truth, telling it how it is, not caring what, and just got to realize that a lot of people gonna stop messing with you for telling the truth, just telling how it really is. They gonna be like, "Nah, I don't want to be in that. I don't want to mess with that." You know what I'm saying? And you just got to be a big boy or big girl and realize that, you know what I'm saying? Like, because I'm going to tell you this. A lot of ladies are in relationships only because of the man telling them what they want to hear. If the man actually told them the truth, they probably would leave him and go on and, gallop in the sunset, and that what happened with a lot of relationships. A lot of men tried to come and tell the truth and realize that it don't work. Oh man, I tell her we gonna move past this and then y'all gonna move on past it. Passing by each other or whatever. I'm just saying. But A lot of ladies say they want to hear the truth. They don't want to hear the truth. A lot of men say they want to hear the truth. They don't want to hear the truth. They don't want to hear the truth that they goddamn good been sitting in somebody else's lap or whatever she been doing on the side or whatever. A lot of people don't want to hear the truth. And
It's that they don't want to. They probably can't handle the truth.
they don't want to hear it. It's not. It's like.
So you saying so if somebody you fooling with decide to tell you, hey, I've been sitting on Santa's lap, you will want that?
That ain't gonna happen. No, I'm just telling you. Women.
Why?
Let me tell you something. I think you have some women that have a level of I don't give a fuck that'll tell you exactly how it is, this and that. You got men out here got a level up, don't give a fuck, tell you exactly how it is out here. And I think, like you said, sometimes that meet in the middle is not good. I mean, like some people don't want to hear that. Some people would play like they want to hear it, but
they can't handle it.
A lot of people don't want to hear that. It's just like I was listening on social media. I think some it might have been a TikTok. It was on TikTok, but I think it was like a little podcast or something, and the lady was saying something like, "Oh, they asked a question, would you share a man?" And this and that. She was like, "I'm already sharing a man for less." They were saying if he paying all the bills and all the. And she said, "I'm already probably sharing a man for less. I don't know what he doing right now. He might be humping on something right now. All I know, you know what I'm saying." So what it is you can never know. Like I said, I remember watching, ladies, nurses going on their lunch break with dudes, going out to eat, dropping off their car at the detail shop, doing something, going to Walmart, leaving their car. I told that story about the women leaving the car.
Yeah, the pickup man. The pickup man.
So it's a lot of stuff that ladies do. If the men knew, they probably wouldn't do nothing but cry. They probably wouldn't do nothing but cry. I mean, it's women out here smoking cigarettes, doing cocaine, and it's the same on the other side. It's men out here, smoking rocks, all kind of stuff, and you just don't know. You know what I'm saying? A lot of stuff you just don't know, and by the time you find out, it come with an arrest warrant or something, and oh my God, I never knew. You know what I'm saying? But it's like you see stuff. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes we see stuff and we just do this, close our eyes, because you either want to see it or you don't want to see it, or if you try harder, you'll see anything your man wants you to see, even if it's not there. If you want your man to be cheating, you'll figure out in your head for your man to be cheating, whether he doing it or not.
Oh wow, really?
Yeah. Whatever you think it.
So it is.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. If you think stuff and it come up positive, you gonna see something anyway. It might not be, you know what I'm saying? Like I thought about that. You know how people have sometimes innocent texts. Innocent, you might have a dude that he flirt with you.
Mm-hmm.
You ain't gave him time of day, but if you look down through the texts, it'll seem like goddamn y'all got some shit going on. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of people don't even see it like that. If somebody was to look through your texts and seeing you texting somebody would they think something is happening? I think a lot of times sometimes that would be yes. And it might not be from your point of view, but it might be because the dude throwing little stuff out. And sometimes it might be the woman throwing little stuff out. You know what I'm saying? So you never know. But if you think it, it will come. You know how they say you got to speak it into existence. You can think it into existence too if you think hard enough. Come on with it.
You show proof of your character. We discussed this earlier. Moya said, yep, a lot of them doing crack and weed. Hell, they flipping between men and women just too much. Oh my goodness.
Well, I'm feeling what she's saying though, because you never know. You be thinking a person is straight up. No, it's not. It's just like when you catch somebody get out of jail. You don't know what they've been doing in jail.
You don't look like what he been through.
Jugger that did 10 years now. You don't know what he been doing up in there. You don't know what nobody been doing to him up in there. I mean, so I mean, sometimes you just don't know. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you stand on business. Sometimes, like you said, sometimes it'll come out, and you might not like it, but it'll slowly come out whatever he might have been doing. You know what I'm saying? Mess around, be on one of these back pages. What them groups they be having now, them exposed groups. Is this your man group? And all that old type of stuff. They got all these kind of little groups that they be trying to be messy and stuff. And then the group get messy because you put somebody's picture up in the group, and whoever put the person's picture in the group, then somebody else in the group might know the person, screenshot it, got you put the picture up. Nah, you in this BS, and people don't realize you can put your stuff, and people don't realize a lot of people get hurt not even trying, just putting themselves, planting themselves in other people's business. Sometimes you can get hurt planting yourself in other people's business.
Yep, just like that.
Just like a lot. Like real quick. I'm just saying. Bam, come on with it.
Your perspective as a person become more powerful when you tell them the truth. When you keep it real and 100, that's what they're going to know you as. You know how you go to some of these funerals or something, somebody trying to remember something about the person, when they talk the good stuff, they say he did a great job at this or that or whatever,
Yeah.
You will want your good to be made room for.
Well, hopefully, my funeral be so long, all my people be the only person left. Be one person at the funeral. Baby, you can't tell. No, I'm just messing, but I'm just saying. Yeah, but yeah, I can feel that. I can feel that. I ain't gonna jump on it too tough. Come on with
it. Sorry. Keeping secrets can become stressful. That can lead to health issues. Stress you out.
So you think that's a trick, though? You think that was a woman's trick, though? You think?
No, it's not.
No. Reason I'm saying that you got to let me finish. Reason I'm saying that because that sounds like something that a woman could tell a man to get him to tell the truth, knowing that the health issues gonna be her shooting your ass or something. Okay.
No. There are plenty of men that had somebody, they died on top of somebody. What you mean?
Mm.
And you see Color Purple, the girl said he died
Read
on top
it.
of me.
Read it.
Moya said, until your man asks you to peg him, then you got to sit there and figure out should you run or love him enough to go through the BS. Ooh, I don't know.
That's a lot there. Yeah, I know you know what she talking about.
I hope it's on. Well, I guess I don't know. Yeah. Women lie, men lie. Everyone has lied and will again. Yep. Just like everybody still takes something don't belong to them. You ever been in the bank and took a pen? You didn't ask for it, you just took it.
I don't even. I do that all the time. I rebuke that one.
How you rebuke it because you take
They
it?
put the
You
pen,
guilty?
they put the pen out there for us. That's
No,
why they got. That's
not
why
the
they
pen
got
to
the
you. They do
name.
not
That's why.
say take it home.
That's why they got the name on it and everything. They just want that's advertising. But don't nobody want no pen but a Bank Plus pen. This Bank Plus pen all over the world. I was
they write
underwater.
good.
I was deep sea diving in the Atlantic Ocean one time and seeing a Bank Plus pen at the bottom of the
That's what you mean.
program.
Women lie, men
I
lie,
said,
everyone has lied and will again. See? See?
Bank
Just
Plus
that
pen,
easy.
wait.
Look, Mr. Sure. You can tell you lie, your voice get keen.
Hey, but you know, I always tell them though, if you didn't believe it past 30 seconds, it's not a goddamn lie. It was a joke.
Ha 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 ha. You right. Okay. He said, keep living. You're going to see some more BS. Oh, Lord.
All the time. All the time. Oh, Lord. Everybody lie. Everybody lie. Come on with it.
Being truthful can expand your possibilities and you can build more trust in your relationship with others. I think that's what that was supposed to say. Yeah.
Yeah, straighten it up. Straighten it up.
Yeah, I got you, sir. I got you, sir. I got you, sir. Being truthful can expand your possibilities and you can build more trust in your relationship with others. Just like you make mention of the tree guy. You know, he was like, hey, he does good work. And you said, hey, I'm going to do this for you, blah, blah, blah. The guy was like, okay, yeah, he got a good word for you for passing you on.
And I think with that, that's why I guess when I call certain people, they know it's about business and ain't about no, you know what I'm saying? Like they know when you're about business and you're gonna handle your business this and that. You know, you can have good things like that. You know what I'm saying? Good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like stuff like that. You know, good type of stuff like that that can make people, you know, feel kind of good about everything. You know, you moving right in the world, so people move right with you. You know what I'm saying? That
When I move, you move just like that.
Yeah. Well, I don't even know what to say. All I can say, we ran through that thing pretty quick. Wasn't nobody
just like that.
You know, a lot of people don't want to get in that truth talk. You know what I'm saying? All
Your
that.
truth gonna burn some people up. Well, I don't know what you talking about, dude. You doing too much. You talking about some truth around here. What you
Right,
talking about?
like, no, I
You
ain't
be like,
that.
oh, truth up. Next subject. I'm just tripping.
Oh, well, how they say,
amen.
Down
Till
to
we
it.
meet again.
But look, we'll see y'all next weekend. Wasn't I? It was a little short, but I guess I get the chance to watch the rest of the president and all this good stuff going on right now.
Okay, well, good. Have
Yeah,
you?
have us a watch party around this thing or something. Um, yep, but how they say, we'll see you next Tuesday at 8 o'clock or something. Oh, I know that man going. Oh, what's his name? What she said? She said, "I gotta go. Gotta see what this motherfucker." Yeah, he on TV doing his thing. I better like this here. Let me, how long? How they say? Let me get ready to turn it up now.
Can you hear?
You know what I like about this thing? Like when they be talking and stuff, you know how the Republicans, all them stand up and clap, and the Democrats, they just sit down and don't say nothing. Like it's like some gangster movie, like everybody like, yeah, oh, yeah, oh, yeah. And then the other side, everybody just sit down like, and they just hate. And sometimes people just hate they loss. They probably hate they even had to be in there. They be like, I don't even want to be here. Why? They ought to just, the people who know they ain't gonna stand up and clap, just let somebody else come in and do
Well,
that.
when the Democratic Party was leading the thing, you had the same thing. So, hey, that's what they do. You pick for who you want to pick. It doesn't matter. It's still going to happen. The world must go on. We must be prepared.
She said this shit. So she said men cannot handle the truth. I think you right.
So, why do you want the truth when you can't handle the truth?
Oh no, I'm just when she said it, I thought about it for a split second, and I realized she was right. Sometimes you just got to give people their kudos. Um,
My
uh,
kudos is available.
yeah,
Until you take it back.
I just because I know a lot of men. If a lot of men knew what was going on out here, I mean, hell, it'd be a lot of relationships not together. It'd be a lot of shallow
A lot of
places
it is
around
what it
here.
is.
He said, "Yup, they scared to go against him. They ain't scared. Ain't nobody scared to go against Donald Trump. You don't see them other Harlem people on the other side sitting down. They ain't gonna stand up. Nigga. Look, they do that. Look, it don't matter. Whoever in power in the house, that's what they do. They stand up every time the president there. Everybody who like the president gonna stand up. Everybody who dislike him gonna sit down. And what makes it so bad is like how you can't agree on one thing. Like if the man say 10, 15 things and you don't stand up on one of them, how is that really just you feel what I'm saying? Like how is you really what's name if you can't stand up for nothing, Like it just is what it is.
Yeah, you go
Oh,
ahead and watch the State of the Union. Okay, let's watch the State of the Union.
look, he said a whole room full of liars. He said men want to be a community therapist, community bank, and community dig.
Boy, oh, this Adrian.
I think men been. I think a lot of men been like that for a long time. We used to call them tricks back in the day. Um, uh,
Now
yeah,
they're just men.
a lot of women didn't say that when they was trying to ask for them payments for them car notes and stuff. Just like when I remember, I just got to tell this story. I remember being in front of the VFW one time, and I remember it wasn't open. They were doing like some little work trying to get it back opened up before, when COVID came. And they was talking about opening it back up. And I remember a woman coming up there talking about, oh, I can't wait for them to open this back up. Man, my rent behind and everything. And a lot of people using them old folk clubs, just go in there and get them old men trying to get their milk and cookies paid up and all that good stuff. I said, riding with her, didn't even want to comment on how he treated that dude. And she said, no, I wasn't. No, that wasn't me that time. Said, but I spared her comment. Oh, talk about that men want to.
Yeah, you're talking about Adriana's coming. I thought it was Moya, but it was Adriana.
You said, okay. Yeah, she good. She good. I knew she was gonna post some rocket stuff up in there.
Yeah.
How they say? Yeah. I guess we'll talk next week, man. I'm gonna come up with a 5 subject next week. I probably might have to make me about 80 banners or something to keep going or whatever. No, I'm just messing with you. But I don't know. Shoot, I don't know if next week gonna be 9 o'clock or 8 o'clock, because don't time change next week, don't it?
Sunday.
Change this Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Remember, you asked your thing and it told you.
Yeah. Alexa, when daylight saving time?
In Mississippi, daylight saving time starts this Sunday at 2 a.m. and ends November 2nd, 2025 at 2 a.m.
2 a.m. Sunday. Yeah, I might have to put that thing on what you call it? On 9 o'clock, because it's still gonna be daylight. Oh, I can't wait for these long days again. It's about time. About time. These days been too short. It seems like it get dark at 5, don't it? What time it get dark?
Now, by 5:30.
Hey, man, we got to get back to some 7s and 8s. All right, well, we'll see y'all next week. Yeah, that part.
Yeah. Drip out big splash, baby, you can see it. Yeah. Strong. I'm on the way. Call myself aboard emergency. Ain't worried, they ain't notice me.
Hey, they catch you looking down.
Go on till I'm 6 feet. I'm pocket full on repeat. All right, away. Call myself aboard emergency. Ain't worried, they ain't notice me. Gotta get paid. Go on till I'm 6 feet. I'm pocket full on repeat. Strong, pocket full on repeat. Gotta count up and I've been down. Picture going about 100 miles. Battery room can't miss now. Standing tall, ready, always on go. Taking me to pin town. PO said slow down, so I cover wave and I skip town. 16 was on underage, there's 12 jurors in a mistrial. They seen I was underpaid, said you wide, no 10 tile. I need like a man, even if your eyes don't dare to. Touchdown like I had a 6 with a shimmy, nigga.
See y'all later. See y'all next week.
Do you and I'm a do.
And don't forget to like and share. See y'all later.
And subscribe. Good night.
Got him! Got him!